chance, but there it was not. It was a fantastic play.
Absolutely, and you know what else is fantastic? Our next battleground, because I've really come to enjoy it. Haunted Mines, let's do it. And I don't care what you guys say, what you guys think. The games we've seen in the Nexus games on this battleground, really, to be honest, I think they're much more strategic than anyone would have thought.
They've been very interesting to watch.
Yep.
I'll definitely say that much. Seeing how this map has evolved from what it used to be like when it used to be in professional play, it's been great.
Bakery, we have you on that train?
It's tough. It's tough. Haunted Mines is my favorite map conceptually, but honestly, it's never quite scratched the itch I've always wanted it to. And when you don't go in the mines, it doesn't quite scratch the itch either. I would imagine, though, Kendrick, you are a huge fan of Haunted Mines, seeing as Germany played such a fantastic PvE series on that map earlier.
Yeah, they actually, you say not going in the mines. I would argue Germany going in the mines is what won them that series, which was really interesting to see.
Yeah, I think they did it in a very interesting way, always sending one person in, taking 1-2 camps, and popping up again. I think this is basically a different way of playing the map than we're used to in Hero League, where normally it's one team fully committing to the mines and teams clashing in the mines, and it goes all haywire from there.
Or just rotating around, grabbing mercenaries, looking for team fights. Hero League is a very different beast to the Nexus games.
Very true. That does mean, though, that we do not have good Hero League players participating at this tournament, and I think we have a lot of diamonds in the rough here. If we take a look at certain players.
Masters and Grandmasters in the rough in some cases.
Yeah. Definitely true. Oh, I mean,
who knows? We may I have diamond players in this. We don't actually know the exact levels of all of the players in this.
Okay.
Garrosh.
Yeah. It looks like the United Kingdom really doesn't want to play a Garrosh, and I think they may know something we don't know. It looks like Italy maybe favors this hero a lot. Maybe they have a dedicated Garrosh player.
Maybe.
Well, if you remember the Tomb of the Spider Queen we saw when Italy played up against France, who was Modarius on? It was the Garrosh. And they also banned Stukov in the second rotation, so they could be hardcore targeting Modarius' hero pool.
Very true. Although we saw Moldavius, he's got another hero. He was not on the Asmodan in the end. Instead playing the Ariel, which was not pressured as we are used to seeing.
Yeah. Actually, Moldavius, I gotta tell you, one of the better Ariels we have seen all tournament long.
Yeah, agreed.
Very admirable.
Would definitely agree. But we start off with almost a mirror of the last series, other than Genji being the first ban. But Rhaegar, once again, the first pick coming in for Italy.
Speaking of picks and voting, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if you want to cheer for your favorite team, let us know by doing the hashtag #ItWin. If you think Italy's going to take this series 2-0 easy peasy lemon squeezy, or if you think the UK has what it takes to show the Italians where it's at, type in hashtag UKWin.
And we see the Uther first pick, the highest priority. We have seen on him, as I think, one game where he was also in this rotation. I can't remember what that one was. It wasn't this. It was certainly not this.
Now, the thing we have to keep in mind is that the United Kingdom currently have no chance to influence the standings in any way. They cannot even play spoiler, I'm afraid, in this series. So we might be in for some mayhem.
We are certainly in for some mayhem, and we are also in for a little bit of holy light. So, who knows, maybe this will be our first rocket ride game, where we can see that divine shield to set up for the rocket time activation time.
I would certainly love to see a little bit of rocket riding. Now, let's see. ETC and Stukov, that solves Moldavius' potential hero problems.
Still no Asmodan. He's denying us. He gave us that little
He's teasing us.
Yeah. I believe the line from the theatre is always leave them wanting more. And that is exactly what he's doing.
He's successfully done that, right?
There goes the Greymane. Would have been perfect. Rhaegar, ETC. Greymane would have been great for Italy, especially with that Stukov to assist with the healing for it.
Okay, Malthael says goodbye. Can't really blame anyone for banning Malthael, because we have seen a lot of powerful Malthael performances here. Anna coming in. Okay, more Overwatch.
And Kerrigan. UK are going all in. Very all in with this particular draft.
Now, where does the synergy between Junkrat and Kerrigan happen, to be exact?
I'm not entirely sure. I feel like we could be seeing something a bit weird where we see Anna start off with a sleep dart, Junkrat hit someone back into a Kerrigan combo, quite possibly, or it could be the other way. Sleep dart into Kerrigan combo into concussion mine. Either way, we could see a lot of players bouncing around.
Very true. I was thinking maybe Kerrigan just as bait for a Riptire. Potential of that. They do it. To be fair, you guys were okay.
I'm loving it.
As am I. Honestly, who needs tanks? Double support, Murky tank, he's going big Kahuna or something like that.
I want to see a lot of votes coming in for the UK right now. Come on, guys, let's do it.
If they do, the fact is, Italy have a really standard comp.
Yeah.
If they do lose to this, then that's going to be potentially demoralizing.
Well, you know, surprisingly, actually, Murky makes sense here. So it's going against Leoric, who is traditionally a hero that has a lot of issues dealing with Murky.
Yeah.
Very true.
Percentage-based damage doesn't really do much to the Murloc because he's got the smallest hero pool or the smallest health pool in the game.
And
also,
he can bubble.
He can bubble. Very true. What he can also do is either go for Octograb, provide the ideal foundation for a Riptire explosion, or even the March of the Murlocs, slowing everybody, Maelstrom on top of it, maybe a Riptire, and boom. That's all she wants.
I think I'd like to see March of the Murlocs, honestly.
Same. Get the slow in for Kerrigan so she can start getting her work done with Maelstrom. You have to set up for Junkrat with either of his heroics with March of the Murlocs. I would be down for this.
All right.
So I wanted to see Divine Storm, I want to see Rocket Ride, I want to see Nano Boost,
Ultralisk.
and of course Ultralisk.
Nano
for
boosted
Kerrigan.
Murky. I am excited.
So am I. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's descend down to the Haunted Mines. And potentially the last time we're going to introduce those teams to you.
Potentially, we will have to see. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, this morning on the left, it is Team Italy with Moldavius, Fatal Error, Sesk, Booyah, and playing that Leoric in the top lane, it is Rayquaza.
And Team UK with Kari on that Murloc Murky. He's being joined by Lampy on that Uther. Looks like he wants to play some support as well. Khan on the Kerrigan. Billy this time around on the Ana and God of the West. Going a little bit crazy on the Junkrat.
He was potentially a little bit disappointed with his Burn in play, so he's playing an assassin.
So they don't play any warriors
for him. Yeah, who needs warriors?
God of the West doesn't feel like it. No warriors getting locked in.
Murky's tanky. He can be tanky if he needs to. It's Tank Uther. There you go. Solo support and a Tank Uther. Problem solved.
Get tricked.
Get tricked indeed. We are seeing at the start Murky going for the fishy deal. Gonna try and get those stacks up and try and control the mercenaries.
All right, so actually Booyah wanted to outsmart his opponents by aggressively power sliding in so the Kerrigan combo wouldn't land on him. Didn't really work out, but it was a cool move still. And in the meantime, Murky is pooping.
Juking.
And yeah, pooping and juking.
As we see God of the West rotating up, putting some more pressure onto that Leoric. And the fact is, Murky's just, as long as Murky can stop Leoric from killing the pufferfish, this fishy deal is gonna be pretty good. And Leoric, as long as he doesn't have his crit base, he's actually gonna have a potentially a pretty rough time killing that pufferfish.
Yeah, Leoric's innate attack speed is probably one of the slowest ones in the game. So even if he wanted to destroy the pufferfish, it is not always guaranteed that he's gonna be able to.
Murk fight between everyone. Both teams rotate up. Pufferfish is down. Leoric moves on to the point. Oh! Denied by Junkrat. And then look at first blood. Seth's coming to roll back. Lampy is getting focused. He will go down. And that is first blood going over to Italy.
Italy got the Uther, but they didn't get the mercenary camp. So it's not like the UK team didn't get any value out of this engagement.
Flee! You're too young to die! He's too good. Bye-bye! Murky escapes.
Yeah, very nicely done indeed. And it looks like Leoric has had enough of dealing with Murlocs. He transitioned over to the bottom lane and wants to face the Murloc no more. Meantime, God of the West, look at the innate AoE damage on his basic attacks. Really useful to clearing those little ghoul camps. I like it.
Sleep Dart does not land onto Moldavius, so they are not able to lock him down. But like you said, currently 10-10, as Rhaegar has also picked up a couple skeletons for Team Italy.
In the meantime, we see a fishy deal coming in for Murky at level 1. This is basically his own form of bribe, and all he needs to do is destroy and kill, very important, kill minions with the pufferfish in order to gain charges.
Indeed, and he's going for, at level 4, What is that? I can't. Oh my god, is that living the dream? That's living the dream.
That could be it.
Oh yes, so living the dream. Potential is basically 5 ability power per second, I believe. It is every 15, sorry, not per second, every 15 seconds Murky's alive, he gains 5% ability power up to 15%. It is reset upon his death, but this could be the potential setup for the infinite Murloc build.
No, definitely true. I mean, ability power is a welcome sight here for Murky, especially if he goes for March of the Murlocs. And that's basically what Bakery wanted to see when we talked through the draft here. So, not too shabby of a talent. In the meantime, we basically see memory pairs here for most of the UK heroes. We see double Q for Uther, double Sleeping Dart. Looking pretty fancy.
Kerrigan, on the other hand, something a little bit different. She started off with the Siphoning Blades, which has become a little bit more common on Kerrigan's, but she's going for the Psionic Pulse on level 4, which, to be fair, is very good for clearing lanes and the mines.
All right. Also, Italy goes for a couple of identical icons here in the talent tree, if you will.
Good. Of course, the Hungering Arrow build.
Uh-oh, Fatal Arrow may get caught off guard here. Khan is chasing very patiently. Murky's joining the fray. I think this is a dead doggy.
Yeah. He's trying to pull the nukes. He's dodging, ducking, and diving.
Oh,
no way. Lappy has arrived, though, and he will go down.
That was a very close affair, actually. Grayman, Rhaegar almost made it. Booyah. No healing this time, buddy. And down he goes.
Down he goes, indeed. We are seeing UK picking up 2 kills there, and now they have full control of the mine area if they want to keep pushing it, as Murky continues to gain more fishy deal stacks.
So here's the deal, actually, Tetcher.
The fishy deal?
Here's the fishy deal, actually, Tetcher. So, if you take a look at the United Kingdom draft, at first you're like, there's no way this is gonna work. But as it turns out, Murky, as Bakery said, is not the worst of heroes on Haunted Mines. He can do what a Sylvanas can do. He can always provide that additional lane pushing pressure when the enemy team goes down in the mines, when there's a numbers disadvantage for them. Don't underestimate it.
It's honestly working.
Yep.
That's what we can say about this. No tank comp with Murky, Kerrigan, Junkrat. So far, it is working. They're even on the skeletons. They are currently ahead in terms of XP, as Murky continuing to rotate around and gain those stacks. He has got, by the way, for the Slippery When Wet, the extra movement speed and the ability to move through heroes while in his safety bubble.
I mean, you say the United Kingdom doesn't have a tank. I say they've got a fish tank.
Wrong talent level. I think that is actually a level 1. No, what level is that?
No, that comes a little bit later. I just tried to be funny.
Level 13. They will potentially soon have a fish tank. As Kendrick said. So they actually, if they do want to go for a fish tank, there is a build where you go. Oh, Booyah goes flying. Combo not able to land though from Kerrigan. But there is a build where you can go for Eggshell and then Big Tuna Kahuna, where you can actually just get a 2,000 hit point shield.
Yeah, that is actually crazy. Now, in the meantime, we see an XP lead, and not too small of an XP lead actually here in favor of the UK team. Here comes the fishy deal. 2 zappers an instant. Hell yeah, I'll take that for sure.
He still might lose it though, as in comes the
concussion mine OP.
You can't take the campus against Team UK. The concussion mine guarantees it every time. However, the UK's base is currently dying.
Yeah, the boss is slightly stronger for the Italian team, 64.
UK are actually going to get the fort first, actually, with the help of their boss and those sapper camps that Murky took a little bit earlier, and the concussion mine.
The concussion mine is now severely crippling the positioning and movement of the Italian team. It is so hard, as you said, to take your mercenary camp. It is so hard to defend against the boss because Junkrat always knocks people away in all directions.
I'm not going to lie, this game is weird, but it is brilliant.
In a good way. In a good way.
This is working, and that is fantastic. As we do see Team UK continuing to control the map, but God of the West is taken down. 2 kills to 2. That only evened up the kill count as Murky, with that speed boost, is able to flee into the base. Card needs to move around to dodge that boss down, and the boss goes down.
The boss goes down. Level 10 has arrived for the United Kingdom, while the Italian team is still waiting for it, and they should really try to disengage now because a Kerrigan combo, a Murky March of the Murlocs, this is very, very dangerous if they get caught off guard.
Like I said, the Murky March of the Murlocs, and we have seen Murky Stim Drone being one of the very scary things. Junkrat
Nano Boost Murky?
I'm not sure. Nano Boost Murky? Yeah.
Bubbles for days?
Sorry, Bubbles for days. It's more lines of slime for days, as you can create a crazy build. There was actually a slight thing in Hero League for a while of going slime build Murky with Nano Boost, and it was terrifying. But it's more likely going to be on the Kerrigan, or maybe even the Uther, as actually Bakery alluded to earlier, for that Q-based build.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of targets that could benefit from the Nano Boost. The Kerrigan, the Junkrat, the Murky.
Does the how does it interact with the Junkrat's mine cooldown?
It gets reduced.
Here comes the stage dive, focusing in by Kerrigan.
She's going all the way.
She goes all the way back to the base, leaving her team behind. Down goes Lappy, and Khan is left alone.
Khan gets blown out of space into a new dimension, and he will have to take a long period of time until he gets back. That is a very interesting application of the massive shove, because the Haunted Mines, if you use it in a very open space, you can push them all lane long.
Haunted Mines is a very open map, so was able to push Kerrigan all the way back to her base, basically. And that was allowed Team Italy to pick up another 2 kills.
Good luck trying to deal with Kari, though, who's on that Murky and becomes a more threatening menace by the second.
I am really sure that I am very convinced that we might see an Endless Murlocs build here. And might go for a backdoor. Murky needs to leave, though. Chase the Murloc. He drops the bubble, but he's found a cow.
He's found a cow indeed, and I think that's going to be the end.
No more living the dream. Has to wait another couple seconds before he gets those stacks back.
Wouldn't it be cool if when Murky died, he would drop an item, like in World of Warcraft? You could then loot it, even if it's just...
item?
Yeah, just a little something. I don't know. Probably wouldn't have any out or any. Let's hold that.
Oh, goodbye, Kerrigan. Oh, Kerrigan's alive. There come the Murlocs. The pushback on Murky.
Oh,
in this case, the Murloc killing off the Valor here as Uther and Junkrat also chase forward. Junkrat gives up on the chase and finishes off the Mercenaries as Khan is forced to retreat.
Tetcher, a 1-for-0 trade for the UK. That was so good in the meantime. Okay,
it's happening. So Rayquaza managed to sneak into the back line, finds Anna, and Khan is also not in the best position. He has to take an escape route, go to the west, finishes the mercenary camp. The support 1v1 has now become the team fight again, as we see Rayquaza moving in. Here comes the Maelstrom, as Khan is focusing Rayquaza. The combo is over, and Rayquaza gets the kill. Ancestral Lands and Italy are winning this fight.
Fatal Era is now going to get chased, though, by a tiny creature from the depths known as Murky. I think they're going to get him.
Carry.
Yeah, butt
carry. Oh, bye-bye. Junkrat pushed away. Carry not able to get the kill, as we will see Uther surviving.
Yeah, he survives, actually. The concussion mine once again blows Cess away from the chase target. And this is such a crazy game. Absolute mayhem left and right. Uther, so much damage as well, coming in with that full Q build. Can you believe it?
It's doing a lot of damage, like you said. But honestly, I'm just really enjoying this massive shove. It's got, like, value every use so far.
It really did. 18 skulls to 0, by the way.
Yeah.
So Junkrat is trying to help out in that situation, dropping a steel trap or a concussion mine. I can't really tell on the left-hand exit. Yep, Rhaegar probably just walked right into it.
We will see Italy moving back into the mines, picking up some skulls. Team UK also down there, except for Murky, who's getting more murked. He, by the way, went for Rejuvenating Bubble at level 13.
All right, not too bad. So now whenever the Murloc pops the bubble, he's also going to get healing over time. In the meantime, the double knockback by God of the West!
He's a god of the West. He gets the kill. And we see the turnaround. Italy coming in to try and get a revenge kill. Beautiful power slide. That was a good play, but it was great. 2 for 1, though. Currently in favor of Team UK. Here comes the Riptire with the knockback, forcing people away from Bill.
Team UK
having to be used to save ETC as Rayquaza is, I don't know what he's dying is what he's doing as he tries to get the drain to keep himself alive. Junkrat outplaying, outrunning, and Rayquaza goes down.
God of the West, or if you want to call him by his real name, God of the Best, because that was an amazing concussion mine, not only hitting an enemy, but also hitting himself for double trouble. And as crazy as it sounds, Tetcher, this crazy draft by the United Kingdom is going to work so far.
Honestly, this is the most annoying game for Italy I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Every time they try to kill someone, God of the West flies away. Watch this. They're going to try and focus down God of the West. He's gone. He's, okay, he went the wrong way.
Oh, he's still alive.
Healed, though. He's still alive. He finally dies, but the total mayhem chunks Booyah as Kerrigan moving back in. They're able to kill off ETC as Khan moves forward. He gets focused down. The Murloc doing damage. Lampy also wading forward.
He's on a hunt.
Trying to kill off Valor here, not able to do so.
Yeah, that was actually really cool to see. God of the West wanted. No, I think Billy's not going to make it.
Out of all the heroes in this game who are annoying to kill, Billy is not one of them, and he will go down.
Exactly. But it was really cool to see by God of the West how he purposely tried to walk into the enemy team to unleash the power of his trait. And ETC basically had nothing to say about it. He fell immediately.
So we see Murky with the toxic build-up at level 16. Every third basic attack gives him a slime on the target.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. And we're getting dangerously close here to a potential level 20. And as we said, this could be an infinite march of Murlocs. It could be the big tuna kahuna to make him a real tank.
Yeah, and to be fair, Team UK have so far not needed tank. They're still winning in XP, Kendrick.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. It's probably Murky, to be honest. Constantly applying lane pressure, constantly soaking.
Every fight. It's 11 kills to 8. They're not behind. Here's the thing. Murky will flee and escape.
This time around, though, Tetcher, there's going to be a 76 Golem in favor of the Italian team.
That's the big problem.
That's going to be a big problem.
As they're going to try and just get the kills first. Here's the stage dive. Won't get anyone. Here comes the
he knocks back the Riptire.
He gets huge damage, but Seth gets that Seth.
Murloc!
Everyone, the Murloc in this little alleyway. Team UK straight through Team Italy. The Murloc massacre as the last member of Italy falls.
Murloc's the master race. They reign supreme on that battlefield. They got everyone in a tight spot location. That's the perfect battlefield they could have hoped for. And only Anna ended up falling. This is a 4-man advantage now for Team UK. The boss may be not so massive, but it's still getting the job done.
And the Italy boss is quite slow. Carry is back, but that Murlocs versus choke points, that was beautiful. As Team UK will pick up the first keep of the game. The spawn time is too low for them to end, but getting a keep with that small of a boss was pretty decent.
Hell yeah, I will take that trade all day, every day. I'm not sure if they can repeat that success because I'm pretty sure the Italian team is like, okay guys, let's no matter what we do, let's not fight the choke point again.
Sometimes they don't have a choice, though. This is the whole point of the Team UK lineup, to just have bait heroes, it seems, to force Team Italy into rough scenarios. As we currently see Team UK for the first time ahead in kills, a full level ahead. God of the West flies away from another engage attempt by Team Italy.
He's just flying off the screen, you know, just casually. Another day in the life of Junkrat.
Here we are. This could be rough this time. Nope, it's fine. Lampy, only one in potential danger, thanks to those frost shots of Valor, but not enough as Carry is doing so much damage to Booyah thanks to that toxic.
They can't run away anymore.
They're focusing Booyah and he has to face melt away as God of the West rains down the pain.
Grenades everywhere. They have to disengage. They do not want to fight in there. They should probably go for more mercenary camps. There's still a siege giant camp to the left-hand side. Murky, Scout, Tank, Fish, all in one.
He gets away again, and the fact is it's useful that he is able to escape as many times because it keeps him stacked up. Lampy is in a real pickle. The sleep is good, keeping him alive, but Lampy still goes down.
Yeah, Steel Trap, Sleep Dart, Concussion Mines, there's so many ways on how they can deal with this.
Oh my god, Murky. Murky keeps the lane pushed, and that's going to take away any advantage that Italy got from this kill because they now have to go defend their base.
What are you going to do about it? I mean, even if they end up killing Murky in the process, he bought so much time, he caused so much distraction.
Yeah, he
all worth
it so quickly.
Exactly.
It takes him not that much time to get stacks back. He's baiting Fatal Arrow away from helping with the mercenary camp. This is brilliant. I am having such a good time.
Absolutely. And in the meantime, look at the XP count, Tetcher. 20 is getting closer and closer for the UK team. And if Murky was a nuisance now and already, wait until he hits level 20.
Yep, he is going to have a good time. I really hope it's Infinite Murlocs. He dodges another engage. He doesn't even get hit by the pustule. Carry just a menace constantly on the enemy side of the map. We see Junkrat just escaping any potential gank attempts every single time.
Yep, there he goes again. Kari, this time he was blotted in
He's about to hit 20.
Yeah, I think that's all they really want to. Murky's just proxing, split pushing all day, every day. The mines are being occupied by both teams, actually. It looks like both teams realized how important a boss this late into the game can be. This is actually, I think, the longest mines game we've had all
it probably is, as Murky is stealing the Siege Giant. Oh no, it's not available. He is actually going for
the
Fishy deal here.
Does he have Fishy
deal? I don't think he
doesn't need it.
But 20 is available. Please, Murky, make me happy. As we do see, well, he used a Fishy deal there. 20 is available. Upgraded Maelstrom, upgraded Nano Boost.
Oh, he's
no upgraded Divine Sword yet.
Oh,
the big Tuna Kahuna.
Yeah. Okay, so the big Tuna Kahuna transforms Murky into a way more resilient Murloc. However, if he ends up dying, he's also going to stay dead for a longer period of time.
Oh dear! As we see a huge engage onto Fatal Error, the upgraded auto attacks and Qs from Junkrat with his level 20 cannonballs. Team UK are going to try it end.
Yeah. Look at those cannonballs go, a much bigger impact radius, and it looks like the UK, they want to aim to end the game right here, right now. Rhaegar is still dead for another 40 seconds.
Dodges the power slide. Rayquaza is in the back line trying to be a menace, but Carry is tanking the core right now.
I think they got it.
Knocked back, keeping Khan away from jumping onto ETC. Lampy being a huge distraction with this Q-based build.
Here comes the Murlocs.
Begins to go down. Divine Hurricane. Stage dive onto the back. Lampy is going to go down eventually as he's being focused. Core down to 48%. Lampy drops the tire. There's so much damage though. And the spinning from Khan. That is going to be it. Carries at full health. That is GG. And Team UK takes game number 2.
Not exactly how we imagined the UK to win a game, but I guess at this point we'll take it. And you know what? If there was an award to give away to a team for the most stylish win,
most creative comp,
most creative way, most fishy deal, hey, that's it.
Well, that just happened. Is what is the response to that? Bakery, good luck.
They did it. Great job, UK guys. I always believed in you, you know, like, at least they picked some good ults, you know?
Yeah, wow.
All right, so.
Okay, well.
Just go ahead.
I've got some replays for you. So at the start of this game, I was going to select some really cool replays for you guys. So what's Moldavius? He plays this incredibly well. So it starts off, he uses the lurking arm, stops the sappers taking the floor. Fantastic. Also, what's Fatal Error? Now he runs in, look at the massive shove, it goes so far, the perfect ancestral onto Sesk, and this actually just secures Italy 2 kills and gets them back in the game, which is a weird sentence to say when you're at 8 minutes facing that team comp for United Kingdom, but it did. So there, Italy were, they're in a great position. And then out of nowhere, in my next replay, God of the West, with the best concussion mine I have ever seen in my life. As we roll it forward, we see it goes down, both him and Fatal Error chucked into the team. Now, Italy want to fight this, so what's Moldavius again? Such an insane value lurking arm is going to come up huge here, but Buya is going to make a slight mistake. He's actually going to basically leave W the Uther out of the lurking arm, which causes him to one-shot Valor. This whole time, Murky has been on the backline, absolutely destroying Stukov as well. And now ETC is going to say, goodbye, Leoric. I'm stage diving out of here.
Oh, wow. Well, that was a spectacular game. And the score's at 1-1 now.
Yeah, I've got one more replay though.
Yes.
A special one, because God of the West, yet again, showed the best application of that. What's that level 16 tank called? I don't know. Either way, it's insane. So it starts off, they all get stuck up above here. The Riptire, huge amount of damage to Valor, and Cestal comes out, and look at the bombs, they're insane. He does so much damage to the entire team, and they just all die.
Yeah, if you've ever played Overwatch, then you know what Junkrat can do in a neat, tight little corridor.
Yeah, especially with Spread Volley was the name of the talent that you were thinking of there, Bakery.
Yeah, Spread Volley, that was the one. It got insane value there, let me tell you.
It really did. And the Murlocs and Spread Volley in a tight area, that was definitely the worst call by Italy. It's like, oh, a free Kerrigan. No, bad idea.
All right, so what else is the United Kingdom team going to have in store for us? There's only one way to find out. You do not go anywhere, and we'll be back after a short commercial break, guys.